I thought I was gonna go like be on Wall Street. I don't know what I wanted, but at the end of the day, I love acting.
As the Olsen sisters grew up together, the spotlight was mostly on Mary-Kate and Ashley. Meanwhile, the younger Elizabeth Chase Olsen could only watch as her two older sisters grew their career and made a name for themselves. Growing up with two thriving superstars in her household only caused little Elizabeth to dream of becoming an established actress in her own right one day. However, the one condition that she placed upon herself was that she wanted to find success through her own path and ability. This caused many to believe that Elizabeth Olsen is willingly keeping her distance from her two sisters. Today, we shall take a closer look and see if there's any truth behind the matter. Welcome to our channel. Today, we will be taking a look as to why Elizabeth Olsen supposedly wanted nothing to do with her sisters. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon in order to support the channel and to ensure that you will not miss out on our future uploads. Without further ado, let us dive right into the video. For fans of the Marvel Universe, it is safe to say that Elizabeth Olsen has become a household name due to her acting the titular role of Wanda Maximoff, aka the Scarlet Witch. While she has had a lot of experience under her belt prior to her arrangements with Marvel, it is thanks to the work she has done for the Marvel franchise that her face has become instantly recognizable around the world. Elizabeth Olsen was quick to speak about her thoughts regarding the new Disney Plus spin-off series, WandaVision. It is her belief that the show is an ode to the American style of television that she grew up beside. In her own words, "I thought it would be a really fun way to tell this story specifically through a sitcom." From a very young age, it has been Elizabeth Olsen's dream to build a name for herself in the world of the big screen. After all, she's had to live watching her two older sisters end up as twin acting sensations during the era. Elizabeth's older sisters had their acting debut at the tender age of 9 months old. The two were cast as the youngest siblings, namely Michelle Tanner in a sitcom that had taken the world by storm during the 80s and 90s, Full House. From here onwards, the twins continued to star in multiple children's movies and continued that momentum as they acted even in their late teens. They managed to make some eye-grabbing movies like It Takes Two and To Grandmother's House We Go. They even managed to make the cut on teen comedies like Getting There and New York Minute. They also managed to star in two noteworthy sitcoms, namely Two of a Kind and So Little Time. During all this time, Elizabeth watched her older sisters from their side, marveling at the things that they were achieving. This caused her to grow her own itch towards acting. However, the thought of benefiting upon the already existing fame of her sisters was a thought that did not sit well with her. Elizabeth was dead set on making it into the world of acting in her own way, by her own terms. Elizabeth further elaborated in a rather recent interview with Glamour UK, as she claimed to have gotten the urge to audition for roles herself, as she saw her older siblings do. However, being a normal child doing normal things kept her just as occupied. In her own words, "I was 10 and curious about auditioning, and I realized very quickly that it was not for me, because I was missing my sports team, my dance classes, and all the extracurricular activities at school." Elizabeth further expressed that during that age, she did not want to be associated with the fame of her sisters. She was dead set on the thought of building her own career from that very age. This thought process almost made her consider dropping her last name and using her middle name in an effort not to be associated with her famous sisters and in the process incite any nepotism. She elaborated, "I do not know if I knew the word nepotism, but there is some sort of association of not earning something that I think really bothered me at a very young age. While Elizabeth Chase would have still made for an interesting name, it just does not hold a candle to the impact the name Elizabeth Olsen has." In one of her interviews with Gracia magazine, she claimed to have been aware of the privileges that can be brought forth for her through nepotism, but deep down inside, she has always wanted to do it alone. While leeching off her sister's success and fame was the last thing that Elizabeth wanted to do, she did not mind taking advice from her sisters that have been in the acting scene for way longer than her. Elizabeth's very first role was in a movie along with her sisters named How the West Was Fun. In this movie, Elizabeth had the opportunity to play a small part as an extra. However, she was only credited under the name Lizzie Olsen. After this movie, Olsen decided to depart from taking part in movies for the time being. However, when she reached the age of 17, Elizabeth moved all the way to New York in order to attend college. In particular, she studied acting in the Tisch School of the Arts, a school that was directly associated with NYU. In order to make an impact, she departed on a journey to find her own acting agent in order to break into the world of acting. While she was continuing her studies, she sharpened her acting skills by taking part in theater. Elizabeth claimed that while she felt safe when it came to stage acting, something always pulled her towards the big screen. Even with all of her dreams to make it big one day, there were still things that she was not certain of. One of her biggest questions was if a life of fame was really for her. Elizabeth commented in Nylon magazine of her experiences noticing her sisters getting stalked and getting all kinds of rumors being spread around the internet. The ever-changing tones of paparazzi and tabloids scared her, and for good reason. One such incident took place on the 18th birthday of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Due to the media's constant badgering and unrelenting nature, the twin sisters had to go through a lot of mental health struggles while being in distress. Elizabeth once even claimed that the sight of her sisters being hounded by the media and having each and every aspect of their lives come out caused her to rethink if she really wanted to enter the industry. However, luckily for us, Elizabeth managed to make up her mind and follow the passion that she has had for so long. After her rather turbulent ride, Elizabeth finally got her big break when she starred in the movie Silent House. To Elizabeth's credit and difficulty, the movie took the form of a single shot. While it did ensure a lot of screen time on Elizabeth Olsen herself, the technicality of it was challenging. In her own words, "I learned a lot about temperament and how to keep your cool. You have to talk about all the technical things and also perform at the right pitch without bumping into the cameraman." Even with that, 2012 marked the year when she got another interesting addition to her resume. She managed to star in a spunky comedy movie named Liberal Arts. She even got the opportunity to star beside Josh Radnor of How I Met Your Mother fame. Even after that, she had a golden opportunity to work alongside Jane Fonda in the movie Peace, Love, and Misunderstanding. As catchy as the title is, the movie did not get good reception. However, her most significant role prior to Endgame has to be her role in Martha Mercy May, Marlene. This movie ended up being a cult classic as it was featured in the Sundance Film Festival. The release of the movie launched Elizabeth Olsen into stardom at the mere age of 22. She found herself fresh out of college, already making waves. From this point onwards, Elizabeth was not just the third Olsen twin, but something more marvelous in its own light. From this point onwards, things were only going up for Elizabeth, as she received the role to play the Scarlet Witch for the Avengers movie. While she initially started as an uncredited cameo in Captain America: Winter Soldier, her popularity rose so high to the point where her presence ended up being integral in every successive Avengers movie. The fan base of Marvel is known for their picky nature when it comes to the people who end up playing roles. However, Elizabeth had her own plans, as she was immediately accepted for the job. There was a certain time period when she was afraid that she would not be able to find any jobs without an agent to point her in the right direction. She almost got help from her two sisters. However, in Elizabeth's own words, "I was okay with the idea, but I never needed it." While it was not the easiest to be accepted into a role, there were plenty of auditions and Elizabeth went through almost each and every one. She elaborated during an interview with The Guardian, "I'm the kind of theater kid who loves auditions, I really do." We are sure you do, Elizabeth. You set out to make a name for yourself with your own strength, and you managed to do just that and even more. With that, we have reached the end of today's video. Did we miss any other facts about Elizabeth's relation with her sisters? Let us know in the comments below. If you wish to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and press that bell button to get an update every single time we upload a new video. Make sure to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.